And we're back. What's up, guys? Welcome to Chapter 7 of Book of Random. We appreciate you guys tuning in, as always, helping us get this thing started. We really appreciate you guys' support. Likes, subscribes, shares would be phenomenal. At some point, we will be doing like fun giveaways, because apparently that's how you get people to pay attention. So, my older brother suggested that we just go steal something randomly around the house, and that's what you'll get. And then we'll record us stealing it from some random place. So it could just be some arbitrary thing. Who knows if we go that route? But yeah. So hey guys, welcome.
Hello.
Keoni here.
Lindsey.
And again, thank you guys for joining us. Today, I think we've kind of established that we're going to kind of do a question, a fun fact, maybe a small rant about life. Who knows? Yeah, jinx. But yeah, so you want to get this started? You want to kick it off with a question?
Sure. Well, we decided that we would do a relationship question. Two-part question.
We all know relationships are hard.
Yep.
And no one's ever 100% perfectly, like, perfect. So there's always room to grow. There's always things, middle ground to be found. And this, we are going to talk today about...
We have not discussed our answers prior to this.
We wanted honest reactions.
This is going to be a great thing for our relationship.
Yeah. The question is, will we be doing this video tomorrow as a pair or singles? Okay, go for it.
Okay, so two-part question. The first one being, what is a pet peeve of either of ours, and what is one thing we appreciate about each other?
All right. First? No. Women first.
Because you might die after this.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay.
Age before beauty.
Yeah, you would die. You would. So goes. You would die first. Okay. So a pet peeve of mine is.
Yep.
Would have to be.
Sorry.
His lack of timely response. Let me just clarify this, okay?
We're not sponsoring or sponsored by them. I don't know if we have the rights to use that in the video, so I'm just gonna cover it. Go ahead. Sorry. And go.
His lack of timely response when I know he is on his phone. Okay. No. Let me finish my stuff.
Fair enough.
Let me finish my stuff. Okay. So he spends a lot of time. He scrolls. You know, we all do. We scroll, whatever. He responds very quickly to other people when I'm like with him and he's like texting and stuff like that. But if we are not together and I text him and I know he's on his phone, he doesn't respond.
Okay, in my defense, this is definitely something that I'm not very good at with everybody. Okay, this is how my days work for me, in my mind. Okay, actually in reality too. I get busy, or I get distracted, or it's just not a good time to talk. Because I'm about to do something, I'm in the middle of something, I can't focus. I definitely know I'm bad at remembering things. So if I'm not 100% focused to the conversation and jotting stuff down, I'm going to forget majority of it. And then it's like, what's the point? So what I do is, I don't answer the phone all the time, or don't respond all the time until I have time to really sit down and pay attention to the conversation via text or call or whatever. But then it causes me later on to totally forget that you called in the first place. In which case I forget to call people back. It's been a non-stop issue for me, especially with my business. And it's just like, I need a secretary or someone to help out with with business calls, and getting back to people in a timely manner, because I know that probably frustrates the crap out of people, and I apologize if that's you. I'm very much trying to change that. It's just the way my mind works. Like, I don't want to answer the phone and then totally forget what you said, and then we have to, talk about it again. So yeah, I apologize that I do that to her. I probably do it to her the most, and
because part of the times the reason what annoys me is if he's on Facebook.
Yeah, so
that's not an excuse for me.
So the thing with Facebook is it's super God, it could be so intoxicating.
Very intoxicating.
And not in a beneficial way, like in a negative way, because it's always taking your attention. And for me, it's like I like debate. I like to discuss controversial topics. If you guys don't know already, I'm very vocal about that. So it's engaging to me mentally. I like to, you know what I mean? I like to debate. It is what it is, you know? I like to think that I stay informed. And it literally drives me nuts when people are basing their opinion off of false facts, which is why it's like taking it to the next level with me. So I end up having to like, that's not accurate, that's not true, and that's the worst thing, and it's so terrible. And I'm seriously just willing to like give it up. I freaking hate politics. I really do. And it's just like, I love the fact that you get to talk about people, you get to be involved somewhat in the conversation and how we can better our country and our leaders and whatnot. Like I love that part of it, right? I love the whole idea of leadership and you know, and all that good stuff. But at the same time, it also brings out the worst, you know what I mean? Because then it brings out my inner need to be right, and it sucks because I'm always like, that's not right, or this is incorrect, and without ever really considering like how this is coming off to that person. So if I did that to you, I apologize. I'm not trying to be an asshole, I promise. Now, getting back to Lindsey, when I'm on Facebook, a lot of it is political now or informative. So I'm like trying to read, trying to stay on point, like, you know what I mean? Trying to take in this and that. Or if I'm fully engaged into a debate or something, I need to stay focused on what I'm typing. Otherwise, I'm going to lose track of it because, again, my memory sucks. So that's what kind of amplifies the crap show with her. So sorry about that. All right, moving on before I go on to another rant.
Yes. Pet peeve.
My pet peeve for her, one of them would definitely be her RBFK. To be fair, my list of pet peeves from her is very little. When I asked her that, hey, what about this question? She sat there for like 10 minutes thinking about, I could see her checking shit off her list. Like, wow, I got lots of ammunition for this one. So let's not go there. Yeah, for me it would be the RBF, her resting bitch face. And it's frustrating for me because I am very extroverted and my bucket is empty if I don't get a certain love language fulfilled, which is like physical touch and me knowing that she's happy. So when has her RBF on hard 24/7, and my question is always, what's the problem? What's the matter? She was always like, oh, there's nothing. But then deep down, I'm like overanalyzing, thinking like, obviously there is, because you have this really mean face on. Then it just like, it spirals. And then that's usually how we end up getting into an argument. Not really an argument, but more of just like a little tisk. We don't really argue that often, to be quite honest.
No, it's definitely grown over the years.
Yeah.
I will say, in my defense, my RBF comes from my mother, which would come from her mother as well.
She got it from my mom.
And every other, if you look at all of my aunties, they have all the same.
They do.
Phase.
So you should call them like RBF.
Yeah. No excuses though. I'm definitely aware of it. It just so happens that my RBF is worse than yours. It's meaner than yours.
Yeah. I don't have RBF. I walk around with a smile on my face.
No, he doesn't. He likes to tell me that all the time, but he definitely doesn't. And in public, more so, when he has his RBF on, because he definitely does not smile all the time.
That's not accurate.
We're just not going to talk
You
about
see me
that,
in public, I'm like the happiest guy.
No, he's most
I'm like,
definitely not.
Mr. Aloha, come give Auntie honey.
He's definitely not that. Yes. No, I'm very aware, which is, I'm very aware. I try to work on it, I promise, but...
Yeah.
It's just, that's in me in my resting state.
Yep. Yes, it is. So that's something that we're working on together, the two of us. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
one thing we appreciate about each other.
What I appreciate from her Sorry, just to touch base on another pet peeve. I don't like that she's taller than me, and she needs to work on that.
Oh, let's talk about this.
No, that's not. I just wanted to say.
He likes to bring it up.
Nope. I just wanted to say no. Wait. I didn't say that she was taller. Let me rephrase. I didn't like how she appears taller than me. Okay, it's like I'm always seem to find myself standing in like a divot in the ground. but I'm actually 5'10".
That is highly inaccurate.
I identify as 5'10".
Ask
it's
the
a
doctor
thing.
who.
He said 5'8".
He said he could give you 5'7".
No, 5'7.5". You could give me 5'7.5".
No, that was me.
Damn it.
I'm 5'8".
Whatever. Okay, moving on. I appreciate. Okay. You go first.
Gotta think about that one.
Yeah.
So I definitely appreciate how affectionate he is. Naturally, just as a person who comes up, will always, hug you from behind, give you that embrace and stuff like that. Because I know that I'm not that type of person. I'm definitely not as affectionate, and that's something that I need to work on.
Another pet peeve. Sorry, it's my list. That was like the top 3. Sorry.
But it's just like a difference of personalities and stuff like that. But he's definitely one to make sure that you are taken care of and that you feel loved. And yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know about topping that, but my appreciation for her would have to be her her ability to take care of Lariah and I, before taking care of herself, which sounds incredibly selfish now that I say that out loud. But knowing that, you know what I mean, if someone's willing to put in that kind of effort 24/7, that means they gotta love you at least a little bit, you know what I mean? So you can kind of put, everyone has doubts, you kind of put those doubts to bed, because, you know what I mean, actions speak louder than words, and it's something I really appreciate, so I love you for that, appreciate you.
I love you.
All right, moving on.
Yes.
Today we're gonna talk about fun facts. I don't know, there's no timer on the thing, so we can't see how long it's been so far. So we're really sorry. Oh, we're also sorry for if some of our episodes take longer than we kind of shoot for like the 8-minute mark, realistically. We tried for 5. We really can't get any content out in 5. Yeah. So 8 seems to be like a happy place. Mm-hmm. Like one of our episodes is like 14. So sorry about that. We appreciate you guys' patience. We know it's like, get on with it. So the fun fact of the day, carrots. You know when people say carrots are good for your eyes, like they're great for your eyes, blah, 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 blah. Do you know where that came from? Let me tell you. That was actually a World War II propaganda created by the British to fool the Germans. And let me tell you why. The Germans used to fly over, it was the English Channel, to bomb England. And the RAF, right, the Royal Air Force, figured out a new form of radar. And that radar would allow them to see the German bombers long before they entered the English Channel. Now, the reason why, or before they reached England, I'm not entirely 100% sure on the range on that just yet, but yeah, so they would be able to see that. But they didn't want to tip their hand to the Germans and let the Germans know that they came up with a new form of technology. So what they did was they started spreading misinformation campaigns, propaganda, to their own soldiers, knowing that the Germans had spies. So what they did is they told everybody that if you eat more carrots, you can see better at night, and that's how the Royal Air Force was able to see the German bombers at night coming for them. And the Germans believed it. The Germans started feeding their guys more carrots as well. So that's where the whole carrots things come from. I'm not saying carrots aren't good for you, but they aren't particularly any better for you than other fruits and vegetables. It's just the beta-carotenes in there that help with the eyes, the vitamin A. But it, like I said, a potato or something else probably has the exact same amount, if not more. So again, carrots aren't specifically any better for your eyes than any other vegetable per se. It's just that was the whole thing behind it. It was a ploy by the English to try and protect, or the British to try and protect their new technology and the Germans from knowing that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We love you guys. We like to talk and have fun and do that kind of stuff. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow we'll do a different type of episode where we go on location to a different part of the house. and we'll just mix it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
We shall see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's just you guys can't see this, but in the first few episodes, so we're still learning, right? First few episodes, we weren't quite sure how we were gonna do this. Blah blah blah. So we tried just keeping the window open, and we get a lot of natural light in. Problem is, when clouds come and stuff, it throws off the natural light, so the camera dims and stuff, and then it creates this ugly picture. So then we ended up blacking out the curtains, because we have blackout curtains, closing the windows, and then putting up our lighting. Sorry,
Keep on
putting up our. I'm a very handy talker.
I know, but you need
what is
to
that
not
called when you
block
talk
me.
with your hands?
I don't know. We gotta get on it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, so we're working on it. Yeah, so we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. Have a phenomenal day. Sorry for this 12-hour video. Peace. Alpha. Keoni is alpha.
Alpha.
Everyone knows that. So please.
No, leave it
no,
down
wait,
there.
no,
leave
yeah,
it down there.
leave it here. And
Lindsey is alpha.
watch our previous
Lindsey
episodes,
is alpha.
please. Keoni's alpha. Watch our
Lindsey
previous
is alpha.
episodes, and you guys
Lindsey's alpha.
will be able to
Lindsey is
see
alpha.
who's alpha.
Lindsey
Who's
is
alpha.
alpha.
Love you guys.